I'm Miss Armstrong and I'm a third grade teacher, and Avery and James, my kids, love this book, Fred Visits the Emerald Coast, and so I was going to share it with you. In a town near an orchard where apple trees grow, 4 friends packed their car and were ready to go. The trip they had planned was starting today. Fred the frog yelled, "Hooray, hooray! This will be an adventure, I am sure you'll agree. We will get our first look at the Emerald Sea." The friends drove all day and the next day too. Then Fred spotted water that was greenish blue. The ground sparkled like new fallen snow, with sand so white that it seemed to glow. Fred said to his friends, "We are at the seashore. I think I will go for a hop and explore." Fred hopped up the beach. He hopped very far. In the sand, he saw the shape of a star. The star coughed and gasped, then let out a wheeze. He looked up at Fred and said, "Help me, please." "Sad little starfish, what do you need?" asked Fred. "I got stuck in the sand," the sad starfish said. "I need the ocean to breathe. The sea is my home. I have been here all day, scared and alone." Fred scooped up the starfish and placed him in the sea. The starfish wiggled and giggled, then yelled, "I'm free! No matter if you live near or far, I will be your friend wherever you are." The sky had been blue, but now it was black. Fred knew it was late, so he headed back. He hopped down the beach at a very fast pace, where he met a sea turtle with tears on her face. "Sea turtle, why are you crying?" asked Fred. She pointed to the tiki torches and said, "My babies are headed where they should not be, drawn toward the fire's light instead of the sea." "I know what I can do," Fred let out a shout. He poured sand on the flames, and the fires went out. The babies turned around in one quick motion. They walked down the beach, then dove in the ocean. The babies were happy, and their mother was too. As they swam in the water, their mom said, "Thank you. No matter if you live near or far, I will be your friend wherever you are." The next day, Fred and his old pals went sailing. Fred climbed on the sea chest next to the railing. A huge wave crashed against the side of the ship. Fred flew through the air and did a backflip. Frightened and frazzled, he began to yell. In the sinking sea chest, Fred the frog fell. The lid closed tight as Fred sank in the sea. Fred was locked inside, and there was no key. The sea turtle and starfish heard Fred's cry. They wanted to help and were determined to try. The sea turtle swam swiftly toward Fred. She lifted the sea chest over her head. Through the water, she paddled up to the boat. With the chest on her shell, she started to float. Clinging to the lock was Fred's starfish friend. He stared at the lock, and then he started to bend. His body formed into the shape of a key. His arms slid into the lock and set Fred free. Fred hopped on the boat and yelled, "Hoo-wee! Thank you so much for saving me. No matter if you live near or far, I will be your friend wherever you are." Fred traveled back home and unpacked his suitcase. Memories of his trip put a smile on his face. Fred's adventure was fun at the Emerald Coast, but friendships he made were what mattered the most.